Good day, I hope you're all doing well. We're going to continue our warm-up series, kind of a culmination on a lot of these exercises working with the 8 points and 12 points, doing some accents and some orchestration. So today, I'm going to start off by playing the version, if you've watched the last video, it's going to be a similar thing, but now working with 12 points instead of 8 points. So remember, in our 4/4 time, we have 4 big beats, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we're thinking in a triplet sort of division, that gives us 12 total points of division. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And for the purposes of these exercises, we're really just focusing on 8 of them, actually. And so the downbeats, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the third note of the triplet, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the middle triplet is great, but it takes a little bit of getting used to, especially if you haven't listened to a lot of jazz or really syncopated music. And so we're just working on actually 8 of the 12 points, but we're going to call this our 12 points exercise. So to get this happening, we're going to first go through and play 4 bars each of all of the downbeat accents and delineating the triplet division in between. So it's going to be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a second bar, with accents, 4, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to beat 2, 1, 2. Remember, as with the straight 8 points exercise, all of the on the beat accents are going to be on the right hand. All of the offbeat accents are going to be left hand. Okay, so we go through that whole system. Beat 2 for 4 bars, beat 3 for 4 bars, beat 4 for 4 bars, and then we're still in the snare drum. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and triple let. Actually, sorry, I confused it a little bit. With the triplets, the accent is also going to be on the right in the case of this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. So it switches. I guess on the offbeat accents of 1 and 3, it's on the right hand, and the downbeat accents on 1 and 3, and on the offbeat accents, it just follows that same pattern. Blah 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 blah. Let's not talk about it. We'll figure it out. And if you've gone through the rest of the videos, this unnecessary explanation is going to be unnecessary. So we go through that whole system, accents on the snare drum, and then we orchestrate the accents to the tom. So this would be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and floor, and then 1 and 2 when we get to those offbeats, and beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. All right, so just follow your sticking. Remember, triplets have that right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And pause the video and check out what I'm doing. This is the demonstration, so enough talking. Let's just see what this looks like and sounds like. All right, 1 and 2 and snare first. So hopefully that made some sense in terms of what we've been practicing. But now it's just making kind of a culmination, end of the accent and orchestration challenge. So this is working with our offbeat triplets, our downbeat triplets, 12 points as we talk about. No middle triplets for now. Okay, so remember, you can go through and watch this. I'd say pause the video if this is really tricky and work it out. But we're going to try to do it together now, okay? So same exact thing that I just did. Let's try it together. We're aiming to keep our feet walking back and forth, and eventually it gets to the point where you're so comfortable with this, you can kind of like be a teacher on your shoulder, looking and seeing, okay, are my feet lining up with my hands? It's keeping that nice and steady, even triplet feel, and just watching, eventually when your feet should be lining up with your hands, and are you getting good clean sounds out of your toms? Are your accents actually accents? Are your taps actually taps? All right, but that's going to come with time. For right now, let's just try to get through it. Okay, here we go. Let's do the whole thing. 1 and 2 and feet first. Beat 1. Okay. All right, so again, you can slow that down, leave the feet out, work on the transitions, and eventually we got to get to that point where we're running that just as a full exercise. And you can get to where you're doing it even faster. Listen to some of the great players, Philly Joe Jones, Max Roach, coming out of that area. They're doing all kinds of stuff that are using this as a basis for their solos and their fill ideas. All right, so have fun with that. Happy practicing.